What's up, y'all? This is Black Light. And I use this channel, my channel, Black Light. Please like and subscribe. I got other videos, other topics, other opinions on different things. But anyway, I'm here today because I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling some type of way. I just witnessed the most saddest, the most unorganized, the most stupidest looking protest, pull up protest I have ever seen and encountered. We got black media, big wig supposedly in black media, telling people to pull up to this radio station because I guess they got some racist guy on there or whatever that talks about black people, and he's a cholo or Mexican or something like that. And I looked him up, and I know that he believes for some reason that um, Mexicans should receive reparations before black Americans receive reparations, and I guess he uses the N word and other racist things. So I get the purpose for the protest against Power 106, but what pissed me off is the lack of organization and the lack of leadership, and how these people were told to pull up to this radio station, but there was no leadership, and they were just all out there standing, basically looking stupid. And this is my opinion, and I'm not calling myself calling nobody out or going against nobody or nothing like that, but this is just my true heartfelt feelings on this situation of this protest. So I'm about to play these videos. First of all, I'm gonna play these videos of two kind of well-known people as far as with black media, and them telling people to pull up to this protest, but then no one was there. And I'm actually showed the footage of the actual protest, and it was just very sad and very disappointing. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick so y'all can kind of get the vibe of where I'm going with this, because they telling these people pull up. This reason why we pulling up and da da da. But then y'all not there to support, or didn't send nobody to support, didn't send nobody to set up, no signs, no loudspeakers, no nothing. It was just a mess, and made the people look ridiculous, whatever. But let me go ahead and share my screen so um, we can get more context of what I'm talking about.
That's the protest that is taking place outside the radio station of Power 106. In this protest, the participants will show their disappointment to the station as it relates to one of the guests that appeared on the show, where that particular guest, according to Mr. Nasheed, said some very disparaging things about him.
And I made a video, and it's specifically there. It says Tariq, the ghetto Kun Nasheed. I've always thought Kun was an Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
All right. So that's off the bat. The ghetto part, and I've had this conversation with many brothers,
And I heard what you said. You said that you act like you down with the hood,
Yeah.
but you live in the whitest part of California.
he's doing like he's steering the pot, and he's talking all this shit about black power and fuck Mexicans and fuck whites. It's all about the black people, but you're living in the white area, homeboy, because you don't got no repercussions for that kind of shit. But instead of saying shit like that, steering shit up that don't know the game, don't know the flavor, don't know what's behind this. So that's why I put the phrase ghetto. You want to be fake as fuck. Coon, you and Uncle Tom. I mean, that's all it was. But when you get the phrase and you wake up in the morning and I'm looking at this shit, I've been working at this for
in addition to basically spreading a lie. So we want to bring Mr. Nasheed on to discuss that protest and why he feels the station should have been more responsible when having this particular guest on the show. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give a warm welcome to Mr. Tariq Nasheed.
All right, what's going on, family?
Brother, how are you today?
I am
How are
good. So basically, how everything started, there was Power 106 radio station had this thing with the rapper Tyga. Tyga had a video called Ike Ramba.
Okay, y'all probably already know about the video. So basically, they was trying to make him apologize for some things that he had said, but I'm not really on that. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with the Cholo dude. It don't matter where he live at. He can live wherever the hell he want to live at. But my point is the fact that you're calling these people to come out and protest, and then no one's there leading. There's no organization. Let me skip up to the point
guy is kind of known for being an anti-black racist. So we're calling out Power 106 for platforming a vile anti-black racist.
Which
Think.
that is a good reason to have a protest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's an invalid. Like, I get it. I understand. Okay, this guy at the Power radio station, you want people to pull up because, for one, you most likely offended because of what he was saying about you already. And then secondly, they got this radio station is supporting supposedly somebody that's racist. I don't know if he's necessarily racist or not, because I do know that he does feel like Mexicans should receive reparations before blacks do, because I checked him out a little bit when I first heard the story. I do know that he believes that Mexicans should receive reparations before blacks, but I don't know if that's enough to necessarily say that he's a racist or he's against black people, because I've watched them and the swag and that they pretty much took on our culture. And that's just pretty much in my opinion. Like, I don't see them like being buddy with Europeans, or, you know what I mean, being like white supremacists, or like trying to kiss up and get a biscuit or whatever, as people say in the community. But we're gonna go ahead and listen more.
At people about what they need to do and not do as far as race relations. So this American Cholo guy has been going on different platforms saying a bunch of untruths, but he's been saying a lot of untruths about me, saying that I've made disparaging remarks about the Latino community, which is completely false. He's been using racial epithets left and right. And we're having a protest today to make Power 106 apologize. The protest starts at 12 noon.
See, now this is what I'm saying. Now he's saying, okay, so all this is going on. He's giving you the reason why we're having a protest. And so now he's saying we're having a protest today at the station, right? So people that's watching, okay, people will be like, okay, they having a protest, pull up, okay, I want to support this.
And we're having a protest today to make Power 106 apologize. The protest starts at 12 noon. Power 106, they also have a reputation of not hiring a lot of black on-air personalities. That radio station kind of fell off since Big Boy left, the very popular Los Angeles DJ. So we're just getting some straightening going on out here.
Okay, so he talking about we getting some straightening going on. I'm about to show y'all the video of this so-called pull-up protest, right? After we on here with all this smoke, talking about how we gonna pull up, how we about to be getting some straightening and all this and that, and I need people to pull up. Okay, so that's all fine and dandy, right? Okay, somebody else from Black Media sitting up here telling people to pull up to this protest, right?
That the radio station at 2600, I believe it's West Olive in Burbank. Somebody double check me on that. Shout out to my brother Cool QV. Y'all check that address for me. I'll retweeted it on my Twitter page, but I believe it's 2600 West Olive Avenue in Burbank from 12 to 2 p.m. in California. Black protesters are going to be pulling up on Power 106, the radio station. And our people are pulling up, Foundation of Black Americans are pulling up, BTR, the Black Grassroots, are pulling up because thanks in large part to our brother Tariq for exposing anti-Black racism by folks and some of the Hispanic hosts there, or Latin hosts, or however they want to classify themselves there, saying very, very, very racist things about our brother and having a history of anti-Black conversations and racial epithets that have been regularly used by the host there. So if you are in the California area, I want to strongly admonish you to show up. Okay, family? I want you all to show up as many as you can. Why? Because you all know that we have been, and I can speak for my show, obviously, here, the Vicky Show. I've been on multiple.
Okay, so okay, so you see that we got them telling people pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. And so when people pulled up, I'm about to show you what it looked like when people pulled up. Now, this is why I was upset, because I'm like, okay, so you telling people to pull up, and then you got people pulling up, and then this is what it looked like.
Yeah, pulling up Power 106. See what this process is about.
And you don't know how many other people was like this guy right here, ready to come support this. Look at them. Just looking just as lost.
Slow down protest at Power 106.
What this process is about.
Slow down protest at Power 106. Captain, go ahead.
You can even hear disappointment. So my thing is you want to tell people to come out or whatever, say that we having this
This
protest.
is ill-gotten wealth found on a man who is technically a lawmaker, a minister no less. His name is Partha Chatterjee, a politician from West Bengal, now in
I don't
prison
know
for
why the
corruption.
hell, look, that's something else
He pulled off a mass.
I was watching, but that don't have nothing to do with what. So you telling these people to pull up or whatever, right? And what I'm disappointed in is the fact that they actually could have really done something and really possibly changed something and possibly really had an impact on the radio station. But because this so-called pull-up protest lack leadership and organization, it just makes people look out there look stupid. Everybody knows that was a small body, which the body probably would have grown. But any body has to have a head on it. The head is the one that sees, the head is the one that's going to direct, the head is the one that's going to walk, and the body's going to follow. So what I'm lightweight pissed about is the fact that we got people that's supposed to be part of Black media, leaders in big wigs or whatever in Black media, telling people to pull up and giving them the reason why to pull up. And then you got people that's pulling up, but then there's nobody there to tell them what to do. Now, I had some people giving me comments talking about you don't have to have leadership. They made their point. I said Power 106 probably was looking out their window laughing at them looking at a bunch of damn fools, because clearly they didn't have no direction. They have no agenda. They had no idea what to do. So you basically had a group of people standing out there waiting, ready to support the cause or whatever like that. But nobody there to give them direction, tell them what to do. No loudspeaker to talk on, no signs, no t-shirt, no nothing. I had to be the most saddest, sorriest excuse as a protester as I ever seen. And it's basically like a waste of time. All the people took time and effort out their schedule to come support this protest that y'all telling people to pull up to, and it's so important. We about to get some straightening going on. They using racial epithets. They doing all this and doing all of that. And then there's nobody there to organize or to lead or to tell the people what to do. And then somebody in some of the comments was like, you don't need a leader. It don't have to be organized. You name me one successful protest where there wasn't somebody in leadership. And I'm not saying it had to be neither two of the people that I showed the video that was telling the people to pull up, but you would assume that if they're the ones saying that people need to pull up there, that they would have their hands in organizing or to make sure that the protest was a success. You got these people out there looking like a bunch of damn fools pretty much. And no telling how many other people would have actually came and supported that had there been leadership or some form of organization. I'm sure it was more people just like that guy that rode by like, that ain't no protest. And it wasn't. You just got a bunch of people standing outside looking like, okay, what the hell do we do next? Because they don't know. Everybody, anytime there is a group of people, there has to be someone leading, there has to be someone giving direction, there has to be someone with an agenda, or you just have a group of people. You have a body. You have to have a head with any body, or you are basically crazy or shut down. So that's why I was pissed, because this is the fact that you're gonna tell these people to pull up and then no agenda, no organization, no nothing. So basically you made them look stupid. You made the so-called FBA movement look weak. And this is just my opinion. It made it look weak, and and that was no threat. Like, what impact did that really have on Power 106 by having a group of people just standing out there, arms crossed, looking like, okay, what do we do? Like, it was stupid. It was really stupid. And then I'm gonna tell you something else as far as this so-called FBA thing, Foundation Black America. I'm gonna tell you why I think that that's bullshit. Personally, in my opinion, that's bullshit. I think that all Blacks should unite. All Blacks should be on one accord. All Blacks should be on code. To me, the FBA thing is just another form of separation and causing schism in the entire Black body. Like, because I'm born in America now, naturally, if you're a Black Jamaican, Black African, whatever, you may not be able to receive reparations or whatever, which nobody's going to get reparations anyway. Think about it. We got a Democratic president, a Democratic House, a Democratic Senate, and they're not doing anything to get anybody reparations. So if they're not going to get it done, I mean, that the odds are in your favor when everything is Democratic for something like that to get done. So nobody's going to get any reparations. I mean, that's just not going to happen. We got Democratic, the Democrats already showing you what they think about Black people. So I'm not even understanding why we really pushing it. I mean, I get it, I understand it, but I mean, at the end of the day, we see that they can give money if they want to, and they're choosing not to, because we've seen plenty of other groups getting money. We see plenty of other groups getting reparations, and we haven't gotten anything. So they're basically telling you and showing you that you're not going to get them. And another thing about Foundation, this thing called Foundation Black America Build America, Foundation Black Americans did not build the United States of America. Africans built the United States of America. With no Foundation Black Americans on that damn boat or on that damn ship. Those were Africans on that damn boat and on that damn ship, or people coming from Africa that was on that boat and on that ship that came to the United States and were beat and made to work and to build this country. What no Foundation Americans came after. I mean, what you want to call so-called Foundation Black Americans came after this country was already being built, had been built, and was in the process of continually to be built and to grow. There were no Foundation Americans on that damn slave boat. Those were Africans. So that's another reason why I don't agree with that, talking about Foundation Americans built America, and so that's why we this and we that. So But anyway, I just thought that this was very disappointing and very sad to tell people to take their time to pull up and come support something that you're calling out. You're the one who got the issue and the problem with Power 106, right? And then these people take the time to come support your problem, and then you're not there. You don't have anyone there to represent anything, to set anything up, to organize anything. I mean, it just makes people look stupid. And there's nothing wrong or nothing going against the people that showed up, because they just show that they want to support their community, that they want to be a part of this movement. But where the letdown came in at was when there was no leadership and no organization. How many protests have you seen where there's nobody with a loudspeaker, no signs, no nothing? These people were standing there waiting for someone to give them direction and to tell them and show them what to do. And no one was there for them to do that. And so I'm just very disappointed in that. And I ain't gonna lie, it pissed me off, because I'm like, they probably in there laughing at them or whatever, or laughing at us. You know what I'm saying? So that's all for now. Like I said, I got other videos. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos. And that's just gonna be all for now. But you cannot look back in history and there's no successful protest that did not have a leadership and that did not have organization. You can't just say, okay, y'all pull up to this location, and then you don't have anything set up for the people that show up. Like, everybody's not outgoing or loud spoken or whatever like that. You know, people need to have direction. People need to have leadership. People need someone to say, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to say. This is the purpose of us gathering here today. You just had a bunch of people showing up, just standing outside on the sidewalk. I mean, what did that impact? What did that affect? What did that do? I mean, that was basically just a waste of people's time. It was a waste of time and a waste of energy. And I'm just really disappointed that they told people to come out to that, and that was the outcome or the end result, because it could have been so much bigger than that. Had they had the loudspeakers, had they had the signs, had they had someone telling people what to do, this is what we're here for, this is what we're going to do, that really could have actually been a very successful protest and could have actually impacted Power 106. But that BS right there, that didn't do nothing but make FBAs look stupid, weak, and not a threat. Nobody can take you seriously with something like that. Like, that was just some pure BS. But that's all for now, y'all. Please like, subscribe to my channel. This is Black Light, and that's gonna be all for now. Thank you.